selfie. Yeah. Oh, I'm just taking a selfie. Welcome everyone again to my channel. Thank you for being here again today. And today, welcome to another design discussion. Today we are going to be talking about Shoe Mart or SM MEGAMALL's Christmas decor. Come with me, let's look at that. So today I want to talk about how super successful mall chains like SM, etc. do their Christmas decor. Christmas is the busiest season of the year for malls, and the big mall chains, they make it a point to create spectacular Christmas decor for their clients, for their customers, to attract customers. No, so today I want to concentrate on the main decor of SM MEGAMALL. MEGAMALL is just maybe 10 minutes away from where I live, and usually I just park my car somewhere not in the mall because the mall parking is always full. So I usually park in the mall across it and then I just walk over. So walking over, the first thing you see is a big, massive like tableau of Christmas lights in the entrance. So that's what greets you in the center of in the main entrance of SM. And when you go in, everything is on the ground floor. They have a new wing. Okay, they have a new wing, and this new wing is where they put all their marketing events, I would say, because it's the first thing that people see when they come in from the street. So that is where they put their Christmas decor. The Atrium, they call it the Atrium, has a very high ceiling, 5 floors of ceiling height to play with, and it's really empty in the middle. So they had a lot of space to play with, and I think they made use of that space very well. They made good use of that space, if I might say so. So my first impression, okay, of this decor is that it's very eye-catching, as expected of a mall like MEGAMALL, because the past years they have always created very special decor. No other mall creates decor like them. They include, or they collaborate with brands to create decor. They collaborate with other organizations, for example, fashion designers. There was a year that they had a tree made of fashion gowns. So it was a tree, but the decor was evening gowns, glittery evening gowns. So that was spectacular for me. I think that was very nice. But so this year it's very attractive. Also, very big on color, bold color, lots of lights, and very big. It's very big, massive. They really made use of the space in the middle of the atrium. And the layout, they had a big tree, so it's a big tree in the center and then smaller trees on the side, and people can walk around. It's very interactive. People can walk around in between the trees. And for me, is it really selfie inducing? I think so, because I think that's what they want to do. They want to get people to linger in that area. They want to get people to stop and take selfies, and take a selfie and then post on social media and tag their mall. So it's really marketing driven, I think. Personally, I think it's very marketing driven and brand driven. But design wise, let's look deeper. This particular mall, they have their own style. Okay, they have their own style. They like things bigger, better, bolder, taller, brighter. In fact, if you see in the video, their tagline is mega and bright. It's really bright and mega. Mega meaning big. Okay, so they have their own style. And they like to initiate trends. Not that anyone follows their trends. This is my opinion only. Not that anyone really follows their trends, but they like to be the first in doing things. And I think they are succeeding. You know? So I think this year, or many years in succession, I mean for the past how many years, they have really capitalized on Manila being the selfie capital of the world. Okay, so people here in Manila like to take selfies, and they take advantage of that. So they want their Christmas displays to be selfie inspiring. They want people to really stop and take selfies and take pictures. Maybe not of selfies, only of selfies, but of pictures of the mall, of the decor, and post and tag. No? So, okay, as I said, let's go deeper. So the theme, okay, what's the theme? In my other video, I talked about their decor being, or having the theme of the Nutcracker. So, but what is the theme for SM MEGAMALL? I think there is none. No theme whatsoever. Okay, there are no angels, there are no manger scenes, there are no nutcrackers, there are no traditional symbols here. None in sight except for the Christmas tree. Okay, if you ask me, and if you ask me to look for symbols, I don't see any symbols there. I don't see any Christmas symbols. I only see shapes. And there were only two shapes that I saw that they used quite a lot of. So I only saw circles and triangles, and that's it. That's it. Different sizes of triangles. The triangles came in the form of the Christmas trees, and the circles came in the form of the decorations, the balls and the decorations. So I think manger scenes are long gone for Christmas decor, for public display Christmas decor. I think manger scenes or angels or anything traditional seems to be now only for snooty corporate offices. Okay, for mall decor, you want something attractive. You want something really spiffy and new and trendy and like a wow. There's a wow factor. There should be a wow factor if you're gonna do Christmas decor for a mall. The tree. That tree, is it really the tallest, the biggest, the most massive tree in mall history this year? I think it's about at least 30 feet tall because they really made use of the height. And then, like, I was standing at the foot of the tree, and my eye just kept going up and up and up and up, and I didn't know when it was going to stop. So I think in terms of height, they really made use of the height of the atrium, and they built a really, really big tree. However, it wasn't decorated enough, in my opinion. However, they made use of, if you look at it on a whole, in terms of the whole decor, or the whole atrium, they made use of the layout. They made a good layout. The trees in the center of the mall, okay, the trees in the center, and around it, they had pockets of Christmas trees, smaller Christmas trees, where people can move in and out of. So very, very interactive. They made use of the floor space, of the floor area of the atrium. In front of the tree, they had, or in front and at the back of the tree, they had two tableaus, or like two backdrops, probably around 12 feet high, of backdrops of just nothing but circles and lights. So what they did use was lights. No, they did make use of lights to attract people, or to make the display attractive. And what color did they use? They did not use the traditional Christmas colors. They used pink. They used a very policeman pink, if I can say that, because that pink I only see along on the streets when they paint. They paint road barriers that kind of pink. So I don't know why they used that kind of pink when they could have mixed any other kind of pink. I mean, they could have used a better pink. Okay, they could have researched a warmer pink. I think this pink was kind of cold, if you can say that. There's a touch of blue there when mixing the pink. I think they used a bit of blue, even maybe a bit of violet mixing in the pink. So for me, the pink could have been a bit warmer. They also used gold, and the trees around it, around the big tree, were of different colors, metallic trees. So there's the trending again, wanting to be trendy. So metallic pink, metallic blue, metallic violet. I think more of blue, actually, deep blue. And so if you take a look at all the colors that they used, it's a triad scheme. Red in the form of pink, yellow in the form of gold, and blue, deep metallic blue. Okay, materials. I suspect they used plywood. Okay, for the circles, the circular design of the circular tableau or the circular backdrop, they used plywood. It's either plywood or Sintra board. And foil. I think they made a good use of holographic foil. Holographic foil because it's cheap. Number one, it's cheap. Number two, it's effective. It reflects light and it's very attractive. So I think they made good use of that. But design-wise, I don't think they did a good job. It's just really circles. And one circle on top of the other, and that's it, to make a big backdrop. And for me, maybe creativity-wise or concept-wise, not so. It's not the same in all Shoe Mart malls, okay? Each of their malls has different decor. So I'm only talking about Megamall, Shoe Mart Megamall's decor. There are other malls, Mall of Asia, Centerpoint, North EDSA, SM City, etc., etc. They have other branches, but each of the malls have different decors. So maybe I'll go around and check out those other decors. Maybe, because they are far from me, I don't think, but maybe. Okay. So please, guys, let me know also what you think. Feel free to type in your comments below. Let me know. This is a design discussion, so let me know what you think of the decor. Really, I'm doing these reviews so that people who are not able to go into the malls this year, like kids and seniors, and people who are far from this area, Mandaluyong area, who are far, people who live in Alabang can see what's happening in, or people who live in Makati can see what's happening in my side of town. People who live in Fairview, in Quezon City area, can see what's happening in my side of town without having to come here and without having to travel and without having to risk getting COVID. Haha. Of course, I also like talking about design. I'm a designer myself, and it's what I'm passionate about. And I really like figuring out what what people are using as themes nowadays, what materials people are using for decor, how they're doing their decor. I actually like to take a look at how they are doing their decor. So I'm interested in how they built the tree, how they got it to get to be that tall, how they finished their balls, or how they painted it, or what paint they used. No, so that's my thing. That's my nerdy little thing. In terms of being attractive and being very selfie inducing and very selfie inspiring and all that, you know, being attractive and all, I think they did a good job. Their Christmas decor is quite attractive. Number one, because obviously it will be attractive because it's in the center of the mall, and they have to make it attractive because it's in the center of the mall. Okay, and that area has really a lot of traffic, foot traffic, and there's a lot of eye traffic. People can see everything in that atrium. It's a special atrium, so anything special you have, you put it in that atrium. So that's what they did. Other parts of the mall, I think, were not so decorated. They didn't bother. They only used a bit of wreaths. Most likely they reused the wreaths from last year, or even from 2 years back. They reused wreaths and hung them from the sides of the walls. So if you can see in the picture, it's very, very simple. Very, very simple. Just some wreaths and some hanging Christmas lights. That's it. Speaking of materials that they use, I think they did reuse the tree from last year, or from a few years back. I mean, they're SM. They have access to all of these materials. They have access to all of these suppliers. So, but I suspect they reused things like for the outside, for the outside when you step out of the car and before you enter the mall. That was there last year. Okay, that structure, that metal structure was there last year. They put different symbols on it. They put stars last year, but they didn't change the structure this year. They didn't change the metal structure this year. They just changed the decor and the symbols that were put on it. Okay, so last year was stars, this year circles. All circles. I don't know why circles. Maybe because Chinese, because SM is a Chinese owned mall, they like circles. Okay, circles for Chinese mean good, wealth, mean good in general. So people like circles. There are no angles, no hard angles. They like circles. Everyone is in the circle. Everyone is together. You know, it's whole. So I think the use of circles is good. It's the way they used it that is a bit tough. So my rating. My rating. For the theme, I give it a 6 because there is no theme. No theme whatsoever. And I was expecting, like, there are many years of having wonderful themes. They even had a Tum Tum Christmas. They even had a fashion designer Christmas. This year, no theme. I don't know why. When they could have easily done that. They could have easily did a theme. Any theme. It doesn't have to be like very, very elaborate. But any recognizable theme that is unique and not just. Okay, so I give it a 6. That's fair for me. With regards to concept, layout, and detail, I think I would give it a 7.5 because they really made use of the space, of their of the space. You know, they even put stickers on the floor to to kind of to kind of tie in everything, now to kind of ground everything in one area. So they put stickers on the floor, and the stickers were, of course, in relation to the decor. So they had stars and some circles that served as like a carpet, a floor area rug for the whole display. So I think concept, layout, details, the floor is part of the detail. No. The lights are part of the detail. I think I would give it a 7.5. I think that's fair too. Okay, considering this year is a kind of a weird year, not a very all-out year because of the pandemic. Okay, with regards to color, even if it was attractive, even if the pink is attractive, the pink and gold, I don't think I would give it a high rating. I would give it a 6. Mainly because I think pink is not, for me, not a Christmassy color, and they could have used a better pink. Okay, they could have used a warmer pink, a better shade of pink, a better tint of pink. Okay, whoever mixes their paint, please research on your colors. Okay, unless you are using paint, leftover paint from some other project, but still you can still try to make the pink better. Okay. Other colors, I think maybe it's a 6 because you could have used better colors. I think I know you have there's a lot of material you can use, and there's a lot of color choices you can use. So I think it's better. It would have been better if you used other colors. Okay, effect. Effect. My rating is also a 6. It's also a 6 because even if they are successful in making the decor be very selfie inspiring and be very interactive and attractive, I did not feel Christmassy. It did not feel Christmassy. Why? Maybe because of the color. Maybe because of the symbols. Maybe because of the way they use the symbols. No? So I would give it a 6. There was no Christmas effect for me. Execution, I would give it an 8 because the use of the space and how they were able to erect that big tree, how they were able to put up the backdrop, the selfie backdrop or the photo wall with minimal scaffolds, and you don't know how these things are standing. Okay, so that is one of the things that stylists think of. How do you erect the decor that you designed properly and without hassle for anyone? How to make sure that no one trips on anything, how to make sure that no one there is no Christmas tree foot that is sticking out from somewhere and that someone might trip on it. Okay. The execution also of the lights, I think, well, because they're lights, the lights really are very attractive in itself. So whatever light you put there, it's gonna attract. So I think they made good use of lights. They made good use of lights to make the display attractive. But pink lights. Okay, not very Christmassy for me. This is just my opinion. So overall, I think I would give it a 6.75. There's even a 0.75. Okay, but 6.75, not quite 7. I think it's fair for me. I think it's fair for me to say that, because even if they did a good job of having it the bigger, the better, the bolder, the taller, the more attractive, I think it was a bit too much. Okay, even if they had no symbols there, even if they had just balls, I think it was a bit much, a bit straining on the eyes, and I didn't feel Christmassy. It didn't feel Christmassy. It felt like just one of the... Okay, so there, that's my review. I hope you like and enjoy this video. If you would like to hear more reviews, I am preparing some more reviews of other malls, and watch out for my own Christmas tree review. I review my own Christmas tree in the next video. Thank you very much for coming by, and see you soon. Oh wait, I forgot. Please do like and subscribe. Please consider hitting that notification bell so that you get notified whenever I upload new videos. Thank you and bye-bye.